Hi Peter, I can't pronounce the last name, so it's down here. Question, how long before we get another cooking video? Well, I've done a couple of videos just lately and I've stuck a recipe on the end of them, but I don't think I'm going to carry on doing that, a bit pointless. Videos, especially for cooking, I will probably start them up again, but I didn't assume there were anybody really bother with them because there's so much cooking on the internet anyway. But yeah, I might start them up once in a while. But there is a couple of videos with a recipe stuck on the end about that. I Post-Punk asked this question. If you went to a desert island, what is the one thing I would take? To be honest, my sense of humour, because I think I'd flipping need it. I think if you take a sense of humour with you, at least you're on the right path. You're not going to get depressed and bloody give up, and everything else you can build around you and come up with a way of life that you enjoy doing. You might be the only goth on the island, but you're going to be bloody good. There's going to be nobody to bloody argue with you, is there? So yeah, I'd probably take my sense of humour. If you meant an item, what would I take? Goodness knows really. I'd like to take a solar powered MP3 player or something with loads of music, because I think without music life would be pretty flipping boring, and that'd spur you on with your sense of humour to do better things. So yeah, that's what I would take. Hi Hot Lava, you asked two questions. First one, do you know any good goth clubs to visit when I go to England? Honest answer, no. I gave up the sort of goth clubby thing or any other clubbies years ago for doing other things in life. I'm not even sure if there's any around here. There's none where I live. Probably nearest Manchester, somewhere like that, which I'm sure there is something of the sort. I shall look into it, see what's around. Wouldn't be bad to go to something after all this time. Second question, would it be too much too if you want to go there with me? Well, if you come to England and I blooming find something that actually resembles a goth club or something, can't really see why not. It will be something to do, totally different to what I normally flipping do. Goth club. Just got to find out if there's actually one still around. I haven't heard of any, but who knows? Thank you very much for asking. SkullGirdle, you asked me, have all the curiosities in my house, which is a flat, by the way. Somebody's playing up. Which is my favourite and why? Well, I have lots and lots of stuff, but I suppose if I have to pick anything that's my favourite, which is very small considered to everything else, is two things I've got at the moment. One's a lumbar bone from a spine. I believe it's a woman. It has signs of that disease lots of women get in old age, called I can never flipping say it. it's a bone wasting thing or something, I think. And I have a human rib. So it'd have to be those really, because out of everything else I've got, those are the two things that I feel that are the most important really, because you have to have some respect for them and care for them, and not just use them as just something around the house. There were a person once upon a time, or persons, and so have to use that respect. So yeah, they'd be the most important and special things to me really. The fact that they were, still are, a person. Have to respect them just the same. So thank you very much for asking. I'm flipping tongue-tied. Hi Zombie Baby, you asked this question. If I could keep just one thing in my place, what would it be and why? See, that's another flipping hard question for me. There's so many things with so many different meanings to them. It's flipping difficult. I have things like you've sent over, and your daughter Maidley sent over and everything, and they're special to me, and I would like to keep those. I spoke in another answer about the human bones, and they're very special. I'd have to think about those. My coffin table that I made myself, special, I'd like to keep that. So it is flipping difficult. So I don't really know. I think, to be honest, I'd want to throw my freaking hands in the air and give up, because if I had to choose, that'd be bloody really terrible, to be honest. I can't imagine it would be terrible to say I've got to choose one thing out of everything else. Lots of things that are so important in lots of different ways. So at the moment it's very flipping difficult. Thank you. Hi Lady Enigma, you asked me the question, what is my favourite movie of all time and who is my celeb crush? Favourite movie? So many. And I suppose people expect you to pick a Goth one. You have to. It's not necessarily favourite. I got loads. That would be an Enigma. Trying to flippy do that, you know that. I love Actually, which is strange for a man and Goth, I suppose. Love story, 10 different love stories going on at the same time. It's a love story and it's very flipping funny. I love that. So if I want cheering up, it's a good film to cheer me up. I love The Craft, fantastic film. I love The Crow, it's a fantastic film. And the other film that I watch a lot, and I'm going by films that I watch a lot, The Illusionist, fantastic film. When you first watch it you think, oh, this is a little bit slow. Picks up, fantastic love story. So it's a little bit love story, betrayal, control by an higher power, how it's all dealt with and everything. If anybody hasn't seen The Illusionist, watch it, stick with it. Like I said, it might seem a little bit slow at the beginning, but it is a good film. So out of all that lot, what would I... Oh, have as my favourite. The Crow, The Craft. I'd like to say one of them, but I think it'd be awful without the illusionist around. And to be honest, I'm going to say Love Actually. There's just too many flipping bits in it that are little gems to me. Hugh Grant, the Prime Minister telling the American President what to do, when he's dancing through the rooms and the hall, that's flipping funny. And I love the bloke who goes up to the door, knocks at the door and takes those cards, and he's telling this woman that he dearly loves, how he feels, and then has to walk away and say, enough, you know, that's enough. Yeah, I got to have that. No, if people don't like it, tough bloody crap, because it's that one. Oh, Lady Enigma, I nearly forgot. Who is my celeb crush? Ah, blowing heck, some of these questions. My celeb crush. Oh, I don't really have celeb crushes, apart from when I was younger. Like I've said in another answer, that I just see them as other people. Celeb crush. Oh. I'm sort of logical in the sense that I know what's the point of having a crush, because they're not going to have a bloody crush on me, that's for certain. So, if I wanted to be an actor and do some of the films that I would probably have really enjoyed doing, I would have to say Johnny Depp, because he does some flipping good movies and some crazy ones, and they must be flipping fun to flipping do at times. So if you look at it in that way, Johnny Depp I like in the sense that he always does kick-ass movies, really. Anybody else that I might have a crush on? Oh, tell you I did have a crush on Demi Moore when Ghost come out. The love of my life. She was a flipping cutie. So yeah, for later in life, crush would have been Demi Moore in Ghost. Oh yes. So there, now you know. Selina Ryan, you asked me, what would I want to be written on my tombstone? And my favourite age so far. On my tombstone, something like, forget me. I doubt very much if I'll be remembered very long after I depart for other ventures. So yeah, forget me, get on with your life, and I've been gone, whatever. Favourite age so far? To be honest, I see people going, just coming into my 40s. 40s, bloody good years. I really enjoyed my 40s. You're coming out of the stupid teenage years. You've got over the 20s and the 30s when you think, oh, everything's so bloody, what's it around me? 40s, you're sort of getting out of that. You're sort of taking life for what it is and what you are and what other people are and everything, and you just have a bloody good time. And if people say, oh, you're having your second childhood, probably it starts in your 40s. Saying that, I really loved my 50s with a in it, and I'm enjoying the 60s, to be honest. So yeah, each decade that goes past, you tend to sort of enjoy it. I'm enjoying a lot about 60s, really. You come to terms with a hell of a lot of things. You see things a hell of a lot different. You still have all your sense of humour and all that sort of thing, but I think the biggest thing is the older you get, the more you don't bloody care. And I don't mean it in the sense that you don't care about people or things or whatever, but you don't particularly care much about what people say. You don't have big arseholes over it or something, and you don't particularly care what you say. It's true when people go, bloody cranky old people. Yeah, I think the older we get, the more bloody cranky we get, and you really couldn't give a toss. When you're in your 20s, 30s or whatever, you might be a bit bossy or something, and you'll say your bit, but the older you get, you sort of think, say what the hell I like, I could get away with it because I'm an old cranky bugger. So yeah, I love it because I can think what I want to, I can say what I want to some degree, and people will just put it down to, it's just an old bloody fart. But the thing is, you're still getting your point over, and people do step back and go, yes, actually there is some wisdom in that. That's a bloody good question. Yeah, I sort of like my 60s. Have a lot of fun, meet a lot of people, meet all of you lot, and you lot are totally bloody way out and over the bloody hill. Crazy mob, but you're all fun. You keep me flipping smiling and happy anyway. So yeah, 60s. So whatever age anybody looking at this is, don't worry about, oh, I'm heading to that, I'm heading to this. Just embrace it all, and it's good. You'll enjoy it. Sit back, hold tight, and enjoy the ride. Good one.